And here it is. The art. Many pages of art. So many that I'm going to ask you all to slow down a bit. Please. For my own sake. So if you missed it, I didn't actually get a chance to do the art for Sunday stream yesterday because there was just too much and it was too late. So let's do that. Let's make up for that. And here it is. From Joeg. I see that. I see the 7. I see it. The terminal's up there. From David Nelson. Shitty Nirvana midis, huh? It's my specialty. Shitty Nirvana midis are my specialty. From YDoc124. Now, if you missed the stream last night, you really need to see what happened because it was a new level of terrible. The 300 games in one collection that I played last night. Wow. Here's one from Nat is Not on Fire. And it is art for our song Reno. I think this is cool. Thank you very much. It's cool to see art for anything music related. People seem to actually have an interest, which is nice. From Kayak. Only $100? Trash sauce? 10,000 plus games? What a deal. What a steal. Also, I think you'll find that Reno is the only song like that on this new album. I mean, there's some up-tempo stuff. There's stuff that gets a little, you know, a little heavier. But Reno kind of stands alone, which makes it even more interesting in the context of the rest of the songs, I think. So, we went from space to a garden to a desert. Like I said, I get bored. I don't like bands that release an album of 12 of the same exact songs. You know, I've always liked albums that takes you to a different place. Each song can take you someplace different. I like that. And I think we're doing that with Another Light. Maybe not every single song sounds completely different, but anyway, I'm ranting. I digress. From Wilson Glitch. Wah Productions. Nice ass. From Tasty Figs. Fish Titties. I'm assuming this is from... Wow, this is from Chrono Cross. It's tagged as Chrono Cross. Dear God. From I Hate Blue. Jonic the Hedgehog. Look at that quality of that image. I can't even read some of that stuff. So well done, you did it. From Loki Kitten. Here's some, sorry, Loki or Loki Catan? I'm not sure. But it's a really cool overlay. From There Is Nothing Like a Game. That is the person's name. Here's Vinesauce Pancake. Kind of a simple BRB animation. Reminds me a little bit of the Money for Nothing video from the 80s. That super early CG. Here's one from Grump Orama. Well, that's not loading. Oh, here we go. Now it's loading. It's, yeah, it's just like a full sauce vine shroom in space. I'm okay. Don't just pretend I didn't do that. From why when I click this does it not allow me to drag? This is kind of weird. The Burpu is making mistakes. I don't know if it's just because of like things freezing or whatnot. I'm not really sure. Normally it's just drag it over, but this one's not working, so I'll just show you from Siren. Here's Captain Pepsi from my stream last night. Classic. Captain Pepsi would, of course, later become Pepsi Man. Star in a hit game. Turned to drugs after that because nothing could ever quite live up to the high that was being an international celebrity in a video game. After the drugs, well, started selling some ass. Submitted his own body for science. Made a couple bucks as a tramp. And then, yeah, then just became Pepsi, really. Also, yeah, I can't drag things over to any at the moment for some reason. I can save them, but I can't. I can't drag them. That's weird, and also very not cool. Let me load the Buru with a different browser. Let's go ahead and see if it's just Firefox being stupid. It's Firefox being stupid. However, you can't drag with Chrome. I see the meme arrow plus Firefox. Did you know that I can't actually do the art as quick as I could with Chrome because I can't drag the image from Chrome to XSplit at all? So, I mean, you know. Anyway, I just loaded a different window with Firefox and it's okay. Looks like I gotta use Internet Explorer, I guess. I don't know. From Radical Edward 2, here's some art for the song In the Garden. It's pretty cool. Kakapo made this one. 300 Arcade. I like how it's spelled. Gams. That's a really good take on that collection. It's really good. Some of these are loading backwards. That's weird. Anyway, this one's from Magnetism Melodic. It's me and Guy Fieri in Lego form. Oh boy. From Swell Maps. Oh yeah, that's right. That character. That loathsome game. From Bishan Gengar. This is some Death Road to Canada art. That's pretty fucking cool. Zeld on full sauce when? That's up to Vappy. Usually in a couple of days. Just be patient. It'll be there. But Vappy handles the uploads on the full sauce channel. It's usually fairly consistent. This one's from Morugo. Now this is the one I saw a preview of the other night. And I absolutely could not believe the detail, the level of effort that went into this. That is unbelievable. Why am I squid arms? Why is Jar Jar forcibly feeding me spaghetti? None of this makes any fucking sense. But it may be one of my favorite pieces of art I've ever seen on the Buru. So, thanks for this. Thank you, Marugo. This is really... You put too much work into this. I streamed Jar Jar game once, and this is the thanks I get. From Daddy Shivi 98, here's me, slightly Toriyama styled, This one's from Chill Bones. Is that Kramer? I think it's Kramer, Mulder, and Scully. All right, it's from that fucking X-Files game. No, it wasn't an X-Files game. Sorry, it was just some stupid space game. Don't worry about it. From Gibsy. Or Gibbsy. 301. The best games on Vinesauce. Quality, not stolen video games. The Solar Smelter made this. It was a pretty rough game. I'm going to be going quick from here on out, if that's okay. From Minko 8000 the second. I want to thank you for making my birthday a little more better. I really liked Red Rocks. Keep up the good work. Keep at it, my dude. You're welcome. Thank you for the art. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to everyone whose birthday it is now until this time next year, by the way. I just want to say that just to cover all of my bases. From Alina D. That's really cool. Combines my interest in Spess with Vine Shroom. It's really, really good, Alina. Okay, load up a couple more. We've got quite a bit to go, so from Lemon Line, Bin Court, after everything is going to be okay. I wonder if, like, the stream ever doubles in size. God forbid. Well, if it happens, then, you know, so be it. But, I didn't expect it would ever get this big. I wonder what I'm going to do about art. Like, I wonder if every art segment is going to take, like, an hour. But yeah, this is based on one of those games I played last night. And it was a really weird one. And it, yeah, accurate. From Little Rama. Found Gram. 300 arcade grams. Nice art. From Swell Maps. Everything's gonna be okay art. The world is burning. I like to watch. Insolent Devil made this one. I'm sorry, Vinny. Really am sorry. I mean, you guys were staring at that cover for how long yesterday? From Cloud Strife Amiibo. I always wanted to be evil. From Most 42. Thou art Binyapt Blaster Beeglove, Master of the Exterminator, and thou doth possess 23 teeth. Wow. Nice art. Again, as usual, Most 42. Not making any sense whatsoever. Here's one from Swell Maps. And, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool indeed. I like the color scheme too. Yeah, good shit. Good shit. I think Mike's gonna like that one too. From Scratch Cat, it's for the vest. B-vest. From Insolent Devil, Secret Bean. The Secret Bean Man. If you missed that stream, Cement Mixer Simulator, that was a fucked up stream too. A lot of fucked up streams last night. From PK Space Doodle. Was this stream real? Did it really happen? Yeah, it did actually. From Shitty Meme Person. Here's some Vine Wrestle characters he made. I like how Jesus is apparently a Vinesauce meme, enough to be in this with a bunch of Isaac characters and Minion Man. Wow. But yeah, I signed this. Excuse me. Jesus. From Free J Fly. Here's some art for the song From the Stars, which was the first song we released. It's weird. We never even... Any of those 3 songs that we ended up releasing were not designed as, like, singles. It just kind of happened. It was like, well, shouldn't we release something? And it was like, this particular song needed to be released on a very specific day. Some of you know exactly what day that is. But yeah, this is pretty cool. We're just gonna go ahead and... So this is, I guess the whole song has been made into a comic. And this is all from Free J Fly. So there you go. Cool. All right. Next is from Blues Drive Buster. Oh yeah, real Sonic from yesterday. From Miff Bean Man. It was a weird stream. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. From Jojo Eats Flan. Here's some art for Reno. God. Like the blood stain. Jesus, Mike. Look at the way Mike looks. Jesus fucking Christ. This one's from Alizarin. Click and Plague. Please God, no. Please. They made some fucking terrible games. Them click and play games. From Jojo Eats Flan. That's just that again. From Boss Kool-Aid from chat. That's the full name. I have lost my legs and can no longer move. It was actually really disturbing. From Scratch Cat. Just say something helpful. I'm assuming that's a dig at the chat. I believe it was. From Turbo Thunder Reloaded. Wow. So that's done in clay. That's pretty fucking cool. Someone in chat just said, I've had time to finally sit down and listen to Blood Bagel. Worst mistake ever. Yeah, I know. When Another Light comes out, and you listen to that one, I don't think that will have been as much of a waste of time as hearing me sing the lyric, love is such an ugly 5-letter word. And between the cheeks of love. And vomit in the ball pit. So yeah, I feel like any time you've wasted, I can't give you that time back. I don't plan on it. But just hold off another couple of months. From Skittles Son. Little Vine Shroom. From Fizz Flick. It's a really, really cool art style. I don't think this is for any one specific stream, necessarily, but that is definitely very cool. Okay, this one's from Kochov. I believe, somehow I feel like I've seen this one already. But, anyway. From DAE Belly. This tastes like sadness. Spongle, please. From Rosello. Get fucked. I guess this is... It's tagged as Persona 5. Also, here's an animated BRB version of this. From Bishin Gengar. That's pretty cool. After, well, soon, we're getting there. From Siren. Here's the bean people. And from Degel Radio. Trash. It can only get worse. Oh, it always gets worse. From Miff, here's an attempt at a Speed Luigi me. Given your limited, you know, options for a face, that's actually kind of okay. This one's from Mr. Stooky Pants. Desert, please. This one's from Amazing Archer 23. Okay. So we've done Vine bumps in the past when the utility was there for them. Oh god, I remember this music. Jesus Christ, I remember that. The chat, the emote spam in the chat is actually now freezing my YouTube. Is there a more lightweight version of the chat that I could keep open? Anyway, hey, that was pretty good. From Sin City Assassin, who's a pretty cool dude. That's a pretty nice piece of art. Yeah, people say use chatty. But others have said that it gets really messy and you have to close it frequently. So I don't really know. I've heard good and bad things. Specifically that it gets a little bit it gets a little overloaded. That might be the best way to put it. No, that's not true. Had it running for days, no problem. Okay. Well, you just sold me on that. Alright, from Shangwin. Dear fucking God. I like how a red dildo has now become associated with our with my life and the brand. The band. Same thing. Unbelievable. Really good art, by the way. But Jesus Christ. From There Is Nothing Like a Game. Vlango as Mango. Someone, he says, God, I hope people remember the single sentence that spawned this doofy Schmidt. Okay. From Chillbones, I don't, but I say a lot of stupid shit. From Chillbones, Tingle Time. This is really good. It's that fucking surfing the 90s. From Jeff, or Joff. Yeah, get more gravy on the plate now, right here. From Vortigaunt 4. There's apparently an animated version. I'm going to save the animated version for a BRB. Eventually. Now, I like the idea of the beach. You know, I enjoy thinking about going and laying on a beach. But then, like, when I get there, it's never as good. I like going for a walk around the beach. You know, I don't need to necessarily be lounging. Like, I would like to do that this year at some point, but it just, it's okay. Most of the stuff that I like doing, like, you know, playing video games and music, I'm not going to bring a guitar to the beach. That's A. I guess I could read a book, but then the pages are too bright. I'm kidding. It's fine, really. No, I like being blinded by my book. And you can't even fucking see the screen of whatever it is you're trying to play. And, you know, I just hate sand. It's coarse. It's rough. From Shiroi Finrir. Just one more time. Some of the stuff is still loading. Okay, here's one from the Solar Smelter. This is fine. A lot of my master trial went like that. This one's from the same person, Shiroi Fenrir. It's a nice, nice drawing of me. From Sofino X. This is based on Everything Is Gonna Be Okay. I think I get what you're going for here. Yep, I get it. Thank you. From Original Calpus. Here's some more Zelda art. It's really nice. This one's from Lemon Line and Merca. Happy Merca birthday. Happy Merca. From Insolent Devil. Old Fieri. Old Punished Fieri. I can't believe that even fucking spawned art. From Arcade. Mookie, what is this hot garbage? Battle pet trainer Vinny encountered a wild Mookie. Encountered. Non-copyright infringing battle pet trainer. From Deltari. This is really great art tonight, guys. Deltari made a BRB. Striped Alien Ghost made this. Remember, kids, cook your wood. It's true. From Sweenix. It's a little old-timey vine shroom. Haha. From Koopa Clown Car. I wonder how Tommy developed that laugh. Because, like, I have to... Every time you do a laugh like that, it just... Like, you have to force it. It doesn't feel genuine. I wonder what Tommy's real laugh actually sounds like. Like, I wonder if that's just how he laughs. And if so, how did he program his brain to make that happen? Anyway, from Koopa Clown Car, give me a stream, give me a stream, give me a stream. You eventually. From Quill Productions. I know what this is. Also, totally not a one-up, huh? You mean to tell me you think it's original? I do too. from CPN. The fuck is that? How's about you grab my nose, Vinny? Oh, right. The fucking SpongeBob plug and play. This one's from JWhack. And it's... oh my god. So it's Link getting hit by a Lionel Richie. Boo. From Jeff, or Joff. Fruits. From Zolta. It's art for the song Atom Bomb. Who the fuck... who is that in the background there? Whose face is that? It's so, interesting. From Shitty Meme Person. Artistic interpretation of a gun cock. Oppenheimer. Someone said it's Oppenheimer, which would make sense, I guess. And from Blues Drive Buster. Well, here's one more from Boss Kool-Aid before we leave on this one. Vinesauce cock count, of course. But yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, that's a lot of fucking art. Procrastination can sometimes... well, it's not even procrastination necessarily. It's just, if I said, for example, last night, guys, I'm going to show the rest of the art tomorrow, and then I didn't, that's procrastination. But considering I had a direct... this is true, by the way. This is like, you know, there's ways to overcome procrastination. And it's sometimes just, you just have to refocus. Why am I giving you a lesson about procrastination? You just have to refocus your thoughts on procrastination. So if you say you're going to do a thing later, that's not necessarily procrastination. That's just setting a schedule. That's just time management. But then if you get to that point when you have to do the thing you said you were going to do at that time, if you delay it again, that's procrastination. And that's just going to make you feel like shit. But if you can keep to your word and you can do the things that you say you're going to do when you're going to do them, then... you're good. Which is why I'm not doing stretch goals for the charity stream this year. Seriously. It's going to be a good stream. I have a lot of good stuff planned. And then I'll just do cool shit throughout the rest of the year. It gives me too much anxiety, the stretch goals and the incentives, and they sometimes go too long and I procrastinate them. So I'm not doing them. I think a couple of other streamers have decided that they're not going to do them either because it's just too much. And I figure if you need incentive to donate for charity, then don't do it. I mean, do it because you want to feel good. Do it because it's a good thing to do and because it's a really good cause. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. But also, I will most certainly be providing good streams during the charity stream. So it'll even itself out somewhere along the way. And I do plan on actually finishing my goals from last year's charity stream. I know I've only got a couple weeks left, but I've got my eye on the prize. Don't you worry about a thing. So that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching. We will continue the rest of this stuff, plus more. And that plus more could also be, say, Little Darkest Dungeon. Maybe some Mammal Crossing, I don't know. But have a great night. Please check out the other streamers if you have any desire to do so. Twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce. At the moment, no one on the Vinesauce team is live, but one of my mods is live, Vidjabum, Jeff, he's good. And all my mods are really good at streaming, so you can just kind of hang around here and eventually you'll see a link to, or rather a host, and sometimes you'll see a link to a secret stream. But that's a different story altogether. So good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.